Where is my Romeo? Poison, I see, hath been his timeless end.
Lead, boy, which way?
Yea, noise, then I'll be brief. This is thy sheath.
Bear rest and let me die.
I don't think so. No, no, no!
Sorry, what? Why have we stopped?
This is a love story.
The greatest love story of all time.
Then why do I have to kill myself every night?
Oh, it's a tragic love story.
I'll tell you what's tragic. This is my favorite dress, and I've had to sew up the front 400 times after soaking it in cold water to get the stains out. Not to mention the searing pain in my abdomen every night. Do you know how excruciatingly awful it is to stab yourself in the stomach?
No.
And what kind of lame-o plot twist is me waking up 3 seconds after he dies? Shh! Don't you shush me, Mr. Love at First Sight.
She's got a point there. It is a little contrived.
You know, you could be replaced.
I'm just saying.
The messenger gets delayed my foot.
That part is a little far-fetched. If I needed someone to go with me, why would I enter the plague-stricken house?
Fine, I'll give that bit to Friar John. He's the stupid one.
Yeah.
Hey! Love stories don't end with funerals, they end with weddings and people living happily ever after.
Yeah! Excuse me! I am the greatest playwright in history, and I know what I'm doing.
You can't be that good. If everyone can do your plays for free, it's the same thing every night. Wake up, fall in love, get married, kill myself. Wake up, fall in love, get married, kill myself. I can't do it anymore.
You can't quit!
Did I quit? Did anyone say quit? No, I'm not quitting. I just want another draft. More love, less death.
Most Elizabethan women couldn't read or write.
I get invitations.
They're announced.
I'm sure we can figure this out if we have some goodwill. Goodwill? Thank you for writing in a dagger. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Goodwill! Yes, perhaps you'd like to be in another play. The Taming of the Shrew ends with the wedding. I'm thinking of putting in a sister.
I've seen what happens to Kate in Act 3.
Most people find it funny.
Kate doesn't.
It's sometimes hard for the characters themselves to appreciate the overall effect.
You think Hermia likes being abandoned by her boyfriend in the woods every midsummer's night?
It ends with a wedding. It ends with 3 weddings.
After being dragged through the mud.
And that tempest is so wet, Miranda's never gonna shake that threshold.
It's a classic.
More like class suck if you ask me. Suicide, wife beating, horrible relationships. What do you have against women anyway?
The Elizabethan Acting Company.
You can't tell me some prepubescent boy knows more about being a woman than I do.
Yeah.
What's prepubescent?
Quiet down this minute, all of you.
You can't make us.
Oh, yes, I can. You know, I have a great idea for an existential meditation set in Denmark.
Yeah, that'll pack them in.
You can't do this. You're fictitious.
You're dead. We're even.
How come you even remember anyways? Don't you just go back to the green room and get ready to start over?
400 years, that starts to sink in, Willie. Do you think we don't talk to each other when you're not around? I will make a guest appearance in every single play that you write, unless you write us another draft. That girl you're thinking of?
Ophelia?
Come here, Ophelia! Nunnery is slang for brothel.
You can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can. I will make a guest appearance in every play you write. I will tell every character what you're going to do to them. I will taunt your dreams until you can't write another word.
I'll write you out.
That might work for servants, spear carriers, or messengers, but you can't write out a main character and you know it. We just stick in your head until you have to get us out. If you ever want to write another play again, it's time for another draft.
Well, what do you have in mind?
First, more girls.
No!
Desdemona! Start hand-washing your handkerchiefs or someone's going to steal one and use it to set you up.
What?
Just trust me.
Stop doing that!
I will tell every character what you're going to do to them. I will make a guest appearance in every play you ever write. I will haunt your dreams and your nightmares.
Fine, fine, fine. Do your own story and see what happens.
Friar Lawrence! Your sister Lawrence now. Tybalt! You're a girl now too. Anyone who's not on yet, you're a girl. Okay, we're doing it from the beginning. Act 1, Scene 1. Get out there!
It's Gregory and Samson. Come on, boys. Girls, I'll rename them later. Right.
Oh, what happens here? I'm not on till Scene 3.
Oh, such a terrible script. I'd be embarrassed to say.
Titania!
Fight. They fight.
Do some fighting stuff.
Draw thy tool. Here comes the house of the Montagues.
He said tool.
Cool. I will back.
Let them take the laws of our sides. Let them begin.
I will bite my thumb at them.
Do you bite your thumb at us, lady?
I do bite my thumb, ma'am.
Do you bite your thumb at us? Do you bite your thumb at us? Because I don't see anyone else here, so you must be biting your thumb at us. You know, I got a thumb right here and some elbow too.
Oh, yeah?
All right, Capulets, dance off.
This is awful!
Yes, isn't it?
Can't you just give me one chance? One chance to change my story, please?
All right, I'll help. Ah! What's the dagger?
Make them stop, please.
Part! Fools! You know not what you do!
Where's Romeo? Saw you him today.
Right. Glad I am he was not at this fray. But, here he comes, so please step aside. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Yeah, you're young, hot, rich. What do you have to be depressed about?
Not having that, which having, makes them short.
In love?
Out of her favor, for I am in love.
Wait a minute. We don't meet for another 4 scenes.
Right now, he's in love with fair Rosalind,
Rosalind?
your cousin.
Her? She's a mustache you could strain soup with.
Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind.
And thus is a winged cupid painted blind. Yeah, I've heard it. He never said anything about Rosalind.
He forgets her as soon as he sees you.
Just like that? In love 1 minute, out the next? Well, how do I know that we're not just some passing fancy?
You probably are.
What?
Oh, she is rich in beauty.
Come on, you're 13, he's 16, you'll get over it.
No, I won't!
That's what they all think. You know, I could do you a nice shipwreck. You'd wash ashore, disguise yourself as a boy, spend years thinking your brother's drowned. Ah!
Hi.
Hey,
There's a party at the Capulets tonight. All are invited, except our mortal enemies. Pray, Rusty, and come crush a cup of wine. Rusty Mary. Help me.
At this same ancient feast of the Capulets, sups the fair Rosalind, whom thou so lovest. Go thither.
but how'll I get in? I'm Montague.
Wear this.
This is tiny. There's no way. I'm gonna get caught.
It is a well-known Shakespearean tradition that a character wearing the same clothes and with the same hairstyle will be utterly unrecognizable when wearing a tiny mask.
Really?
Sad but true. You have to get him to my party.
It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night, like a rich jewel in Ethiop's ear.
Not really my type.
How now, mother? How now, mother?
Is it still the same?
I don't know yet. How now, mother?
You still,
I'm not sure. How now, mother? I'm 13. I'm not a child.
Come Lamasi, by night shall she be 14. Then the trouble really starts.
I heard that.
Tell her about the,
Do I have to? Nurse, give me one. He's talking secret. Nurse, I remembered me. That was her own counsel.
Make up your minds. Sit. Sit. Madam, I am at your will.
Younger than you, ladies of esteem here in Verona already made mothers.
Are we gonna have that talk? Cause I already read all the pamphlets at Verona Health Services.
Less than and brave. Paris seeks you for his love.
a man, young lady. Lady, such a man.
Speak briefly. Can you like a Paris's love?
Lights! Lights! Lights!
Oh, what's going on?
I'm trying to have a dramatic moment. How is my disposition to be married? It is an honor that I dream not of. I'll look to like if looking liking move, but no more will I endart mine eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly. See, that's drama, and no one had to die. Now I'm going to pick out some falling in love music.
We must follow thee, Juliet.
Go, girls. See happy nights to happy days. Hey!
We mean well in coming to this mass, but 'tis no wit to go. I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
I don't usually do this part. I'm a serving maid at the party.
Then, do those lines.
Marielle, Sierra? And? That's it.
Listen, if you don't have anything to tell me, I think I'm going to go see if Rosaline wants to have some coffee.
I know your line.
Who's that shrew?
I heard that. Look what I found on the props table. Come on, tell them about your dreams. You do have dreams, right? Or just making them up. This part never makes sense anyway.
It's poetry!
Fine! Make some of it rhyme. Hey, Rosalind!
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That Queen Mab came me by. She's the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone. In the International Pancake House we sat. But it wasn't the pancake house. You know what dreams are like. And then she said, Mercutio, why dost thou waste thy time with Romeo, when thou could be abroad with me elite, tickling a parson's nose as he lies asleep? But then I realized I wore but drawers, having no wit to put my clothes upon, and all looked at me from o'er their plates and laughed. And then my elbow knocked upon the syrup, and there was blueberry syrup all over the table. And then the waitress came, only it wasn't the waitress. It was Sir Francis Drake dressed as a waitress.
Mercutio, peace. Thou talkst of nothing.
Hey, I listened to your dreams.
Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
But I don't want to go.
All right, I'll bring it to you.
He's supposed to fall in love with me.
Don't you think love at first sight is a little contrived?
Did you find Rosalind?
Oh, she isn't coming. She's entering a convent tonight in Sicily. Why don't we dance?
Well, you see,
Is there a problem here?
Oh no, Cousin Tybalt. Have you found any Montagues at this party? I know how you love to cut them open and rip out their intestines and decorate your room with them.
Intestines?
This by his voice be a Montague. Let me go fetch my slicer.
Come on, Tybalt. Would I be dancing with a Montague?
Of course you would. Excuse us. Gotta dance.
Isn't there something you want to say to me here?
So, how long has Rosalind been your cousin?
Some sort of sonnet?
Oh yeah! I've been working on this all day. There's so many rhymes. Be mine for all time. I love your spine.
If you do profane with your unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle sin is this: your lips stand two blushing pilgrims, ready to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do my hand wrong too much, which manly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is a holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints lips and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Then let lips do what hands do. They pray, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not, while my prayers effect I take.
Have my lips the sin they took.
Give me my sin again. Thou know I am a Capulet. Your life is your foe's debt. Be at my balcony in 10 minutes, or I'll tell Cousin Tybalt on you. And be poetic. Oh, isn't this a nice dagger? Oh, I'm just gonna put it in my dress. What a great party. I'm sure it'll be over any minute now. Come on, I'm gonna lose him here. You have to get me a balcony.
Let's learn how to write a scene change. Now, usually, I have Benvolio, Mercutio, and Romeo cross through here.
Balcony! What's this?
Balcony.
It's on the floor.
Did you do any playwriting research?
Well, usually, I just look out over into the orchard.
Doesn't usually end with you dropping dead.
Listen, do you need me for this? Because I think I'm just going to go.
What is your deal with Rosalind?
She's much more agreeable. And besides, I thought, since we're changing the script anyways...
Well, it's not Romeo and Rosalind, it's Romeo and Juliet.
What's in a name? But soft, what light through yonder window breaks?
Lights! Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
I'm right here.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou? Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou?
I'm right here.
Wherefore doesn't mean where, it means why. I'm not asking where you are, I'm asking why you are.
Well, the mommy Montague and the daddy Montague love each other.
Why you are Romeo, named Romeo.
I had an uncle named Romeo.
Romeo Montague, why you are Romeo Montague. The son of my family's dearest enemy, the man I'm supposed to hate above all else. And yet, I love thee. Dost thou love me? I know thou will say aye.
No.
If thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send for me tomorrow. No ring, no fling, Romeo! Good night, good night. Parting is such a sweet sorrow, and I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Well, if it isn't Romeo Montague. Juliet, a word with you.
Well, you already ruined my romantic moment, so what do you want?
Since we're changing the story, I don't want to die either.
Well, if you don't die, Romeo doesn't get banished.
And then you live happily ever after, right? What's the problem?
Our love has to be legendary. It has to triumph over obstacles. Nobody wants to hear a story about two kids who fall in love, get married. Yay! This isn't an Andover Hills side story.
I'm a girl now. I thought you were going to be nice to the girls.
Well, the story has to.
More love, less death, right?
Yes, but you see... Don't you people have parts to play? Go menace each other or something. God! Listen, just do the scene, okay? Go.
Well, if it isn't Tybalt, Prince of Cats. Meow.
Bring it on.
Yeah, come on, Tybalt, come on, this Tybalt, oh, come on, you got this, come on, Tybalt, woo! Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow!
You are supposed to be in this scene!
No, I'm not. I'm supposed to be singing underneath fair Rosalind's window.
You two-timer!
I don't even like you. Drop dead, Juliet.
You villain!
The prince expressly hath forbid this bandying in Verona streets. Away, Tybalt!
I didn't even do anything.
Come on, Tybalt, you're gonna get caught!
Mercutio, I didn't mean to. I was.
So maybe second serving maid wasn't a great part, but I never got stabbed. I am hurt. Ask me tomorrow and you shall find me a grave woman. I peppered. I warrant for this world. Zoons, a dog, a rat, a cat, a mouse, to scratch a woman to death.
Courage, man. The pain cannot be much.
Excuse me? Who's bleeding here? I see one gaping wound in the abdomen. That'd be Mercutio's gaping wound. And who's bleeding and suffering contusions? Mercutio again. Oh, there's an elevated white blood cell count as the infectious poisons come from Tybalt's dirty sword blade. Whose could it be?
Mercutio's?
God in one, I plague on both of your houses.
Are you crazy? Are you insane? Again in triumph and Mercutio slain? Now, Juliet, take that villain back again. Oh, I'm Fortune's fool.
Yeah, now you pretty much have to marry her, or she'll never forgive you for stabbing her cousin. A plague on both of your houses. Don't forget to tip your waitresses. Thank you, and good night.
Hence will I to Sister Lawrence's cell, her help to crave and my strange tale to tell.
An envious thrust from Tybalt did hit the life of Scout Mercutio.
It did not.
If you get banished, the play ends here. Tybalt here slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay. Immediately we do exile Romeo hence. If he returns to Verona,
Gallop apace, ye fiery-footed steeds. Come night, come Romeo, come day and night, come civil night. Oh, here comes my nurse. Nursey, I need to talk to you about what to do next.
There's no trust, no faith, no honesty in men. Shame come to Romeo.
Actually, this one was my fault. Can you get her legs?
Romeo is banished to Tybalt God. Romeo who killed Tybalt, he is gone.
it's always hard to figure out what to do with the bodies.
A serpent's heart, hid with a flowering face, a damned saint, an honorable villain.
I need to talk to you about what to do next.
Alack the day! Alack, alack, alack!
Would you shut up? This is not your scene.
There are no small parts.
Oh, yes, there are.
Hey, come on, come on. Yeah, you, come on,
I just wanted her to shut up.
Be careful what you wish for, lamb. Powerful, isn't it?
Hello, daughter. Are you up?
Prepare, wife, against this wedding day.
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death? Fear thou not, we will have vengeance.
No more killing.
Now I'll tell thee joyful tidings, scroll. Marry my child early next Thursday morn. The gallant young noble gentleman, that's right, Paris, at St. Peter's Church, shall make thee a joyful bride.
By St. Peter's Church and St. Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride.
What sauce? I wouldn't take that if I were you, my lord.
Hey, you were just helping me.
I'm getting into character.
Now, just a minute, missy. We have the best church in all town. A sit-down dinner for 300. A dress with a 17-foot train. And you don't want to get married?
Good father, I beseech you.
Thursday is near. And you be mine, I'll give you to my friend. And you be not hang, beg, starve, die in the streets.
What?
It's called tough love, kid.
Oh, God, oh, nurse. What am I going to do? I want to marry Romeo, not Paris, and take off that stupid hat.
Come now, ladybird. Paris is nice, and rich, and handsome.
But he's not Romeo. Love looks with the eyes, not the mind, right? Plus, Paris and Juliet doesn't exactly roll off the tongue.
Look, Juliet, it's your choice. Whether you want to walk down the aisle or drop dead in the tomb. Romeo's banished, and it's not exactly like he can stand up and object.
You did this on purpose!
Well,
hence to Sister Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make me a wife.
So she was acting all crazy. The next thing I knew, Tybalt was dead, and I stabbed him. What do you think I should do?
What do you think you should do?
Why do you always answer my questions with a question?
Why do you think that is?
Well, now I'm banished.
Hence from Verona art thou banished? Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
But Rosalind lives here, and she hates to travel. I'm just gonna take this poison instead. It's easier that way.
Sister Lawrence! Sister Lawrence!
Ah!
Come weep with me! Past hope! Past help! Past tears!
Oh, Juliet, I already know of thy grief. Go home, be merry, give consent to marry Paris.
Yes!
What?
Yes! I have a plan. Take thou this phial, and this distilling liquor drink thou off. When presently through all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humor. When Paris comes to pick you up, you'll be dead.
Yeah, that's a plan without any flaws.
But you won't really be dead. And in 42 hours, you'll wake up. I'll send a letter to Romeo telling him to come and pick you up. You'll escape to Mantua and live happily ever after.
I have a better plan, sister.
Ow, ow.
How about you marry us right now?
Do you, Paris, and me, man and wife?
Ah!
Hey!
Here's to my love,
Romeo!
Rosalind!
Well, that's 2 and 40 hours to unpack wedding presents and set up housekeeping.
No.
What?
That was well a dram of poison. If you had the strength of 20 men, it would dispatch you straight.
You were trying to poison me?
Just kind of in the spur of the moment. How could you? I thought it would make a fun plot twist.
Away! Away with thee! You planned this from the beginning.
Do you have any idea how many tries it took to get the story right?
Your lines were better.
I've had some practice.
Romeo is a pathetic weenie.
You only have 4 scenes together. Party, balcony, marriage, and morning after.
I'll keep my eyes closed.
And I've got some good new stuff for you and your family. You gave me some ideas.
Really?
You're a great character, and I hate it when you die. You're gonna do it? My story?
Every night.
Thank you.
What's this? A cup clasped in my true love's hand? Poison, I see, hath been his timeless end.
Lead, boy, which way?
Yea, noise, then I'll be brief. Happy dagger. Happy? I'll make it work. This is thy sheath. There rust and let me die.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun, for sorrow, shall not show his head. Go hence, and have more talk of these sad things. For some shall be pardoned, and some punished. For never was there a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.